Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 19 of the Doll Symposium. As always, I am your host, Shizusan, and my beautiful assistant today is the very lovely Mika Jogasaki. So without further ado, why don't we start today's episode? Alright, Doll family, so we are back, and today's episode is going to be, I guess, like a normally like time framed episode, I guess you could say. It has been quite some time, a little bit over 3 weeks since the last video, and that's mainly because there really isn't much news. I mean, this has been a common theme going on for like a long time. It used to be we used to get like a lot of news like every week from both Smart Doll and Volks, but now it's been kind of dying down a little bit. I'm not really sure why, but we'll go into what we have for, I guess you could say, the month of February. As February's not done yet, but this is most of the info that we have as of right now. Alright, so let's start with Dolphie Dream news. So first up, I want to talk about Volks International and Volks USA is, of course, having their new Snow Miku reboot event going on right now. So if you're not really familiar with it, it is like a miniature pre-order project kind of thing where we have the new version of Snow Miku up for pre-order on both Volks International and Volks USA website. It already started. It was February 6th was the starting date, and it ends on March 7th. So if you haven't pre-ordered her yet, do not worry. As long as you pre-order her before March 7th on both Volks USA or Volks International, whichever one you want to go to, you're guaranteed to get her. Now she won't ship until later. You probably won't get her until like late fall, but you are guaranteed to get her as long as you do it between the period of February 6th to March 7th. It's going on right now. So if you do want a Snow Miku, make sure you do your pre-order as soon as you can. Also, the new set, the new outfit set, which is outfit set, which is called the Glowing Snow Miku set, that is also on pre-order for both Volks USA and Volks International. So if you want that outfit as well, as those are limited editions, might as well put in your pre-order for them now so that you can guarantee yourself to get them. Now, next up is the Volks International website, which is having its February 2021 new outfit collection. For some reason, I was going to say February again. It's the new outfit collection. And this already started actually on February 20th. Now, everything that's on there for the new outfit collection is pretty much still there. So if you missed out on the first day, you can still grab a lot of really good stuff. I think the only things that are missing right now are some of the pom-pom skirts, which those seem to sell out like every time they come up. The pom-pom skirts are pretty much gone except for the white one, I think, but all the outfits are all there. I think the only thing that's missing is the denim jacket as of the recording of this video. I don't know when you guys are watching this, but maybe there's something sold out by now. But as of right now of today's video, pretty much everything is still there, and it's been, a little bit, a couple days like afterwards, like 3 days after it started. So yeah, it's definitely first come first serve. So definitely check out Volks International website for the February outfit collection if you want any of those items. Now, another thing I noticed when I was browsing the Volks International website is that they still have some limited edition anime collaborated girls available to buy straight from Volks. So if you missed out on it, it looks like the new Dolphie Dream sister Uzuki Shimamura, the Smiles and Treats version, is still available on the website. So if you missed out on getting Uzuki, apparently she's still there as of the recording of this video, so go and check it out. Also, if you want a Sailor Moon character, the Sailor Mercury Dolphie Dream sister is still available on the Volks International website. So if you do want Sailor Mercury and you missed out on her, she is still available to just buy outright. So again, this is all at the filming of this video, which is February 22nd. You guys probably won't see this till the 23rd, but it's still all there. Another one, if you guys don't know, is Dolphie Dream Amamiya Sakura from the Sakura Wars. She's also still available on that website as well, which is pretty interesting. These are some pretty popular characters. I was pretty surprised to see that they're still available, as well as like the Idol Master Nanao is on there, Freya Wan is on there. I think there's another one that's on there. I can't remember the name right now. But definitely check out the Volks International website because there's still some anime collaborated girls still available there, which I think is pretty interesting. And good for you if you missed out on them on their original release. Now let's move on. So the Volks USA is having their Dolls Party 44 outfit collection lottery. So again, this is a lottery. It's going to start on February 26th through March 1st. So if you missed out on anything from the Volks International Doll Party outfit, you have your chance of getting it here on Volks USA via lottery. Now remember, you put in your bid for them during the time frame of February 26th to March 1st, and you have a chance. You'll get an email saying whether you won or not. You still have to pay for them. You just won the opportunity to buy them, okay? Just let you guys know, just in case you didn't know that. Now also, Volks USA is having right here what they're calling the Staff's Picks Sweet Valentine's Collection. Now, of course, this comes for Valentine's Day, as it is February. It started on February 8th, and it's still going on to February 28th. And this is specially curated items that they have available at Volks USA for Valentine's Day. Now, as you can imagine, most of these outfits are going to be either white or pink pastel-y type things in the theme for Valentine's Day. So definitely check it out. There's some really good stuff on there. Even if it's not like it's already past Valentine's Day, but even though that's the fact, there's still some really cool outfits there if you like pink and white. So definitely check that out. And then lastly, I just want to let you guys know that Volks USA is having their monthly restock. The restock is going to be on this March 5th, and it looks like they're going to be restocking on both Dolphie Dream bodysuits for both flesh color and semi-white. So if you do need a bodysuit for flesh or semi-white for your Dolphie Dream, remember DD, not Dolphie Dream Sister or anything else, for a regular Dolphie Dream, definitely check them out on March 3rd because those things get sold out pretty fast. And that's really everything for Dolphie Dream news this month and this episode. So let's move on to some Smart Doll news. Smart Doll's also got a couple things that I want to mention, but it really isn't too much. And we'll go into that. So let's just get started. So Danny Chu has posted in this picture here of a Smart Doll prototype. Now this is Strength. Strength is not out yet, but Strength in Coco. We are learning that Coco is in production. So I don't know if the cinnamon color and the Coco color will be released at the same time, but Coco is in production. So this is what she looks like if you are interested. Now another one I think is really interesting is this is going to be a Smart Doll prototype collaboration. And the reason why I say collaboration in that sense is that it's not your normal anime collaboration or your licensed collaboration like the DC comic ones that are coming out. This one is pretty interesting, and it's going to be a collaboration between Danny Chu and Smart Doll and a user by the name of I don't know if I'm saying this right, Animatic Dolls at Instagram. I'll just put it up here. You guys can just read it. Animatic Dolls on Instagram. They were doing a thing where people were wondering if you can make a guy out of a girl mold. So basically what this is, it's a girl's head sculpt, but Animatic Dolls did a boy's face up or boy's makeup on the doll, and it was shown to Danny Chu by actually Puppy52, who kind of nudged this towards Danny's way, and Danny likes it, and it's pretty cool, and he wants to know, do you guys like it as well? Do you guys think it's cool, like having this female head sculpt with a guy's face up on there? Let us know in the comment section down below, because if you like this type of a doll, if you like the female sculpt but with more of a male or guy-ish kind of face up or makeup on there, if you like it, Danny Chu says he will make it if you like it, but he has to know if you like it or not. So put it down in the comment section down below. Also put it on Danny Chu's Instagram page, put it on there whether you give it a yay or nay, if you want it in production or not. One cool thing that would happen is that if enough people vote or enough people ask for this to happen, to have this doll made, Danny Chu says he will give one for free to Animatic Dolls and to Puppy52 for bringing it to his attention. But if you guys like this, definitely voice your opinion. Voice your opinion in the comment section. Voice your opinion on Danny Chu's Instagram or Twitter. And if there's enough votes, if there's enough likes or enough attention getting to this particular doll, it could be put into production. So definitely a really cool thing. We haven't had anything like that happen before, technically, I guess. But definitely, I say definitely too much, don't I? That's just, bleh. I need a new word. Anyways, if you like this doll, put it on the comment section down below and let Danny Chu know. Now, let's move on to some other stuff. So, this is an interesting one. This is another Smart Doll prototype here, utilizing the G05 head. Now, the G05 head is for Smart Doll Beyond. Now, Beyond is not out yet. She's on the Coming Soon page. But this is a second version, or a second, I guess you could say, face-up for the G05, which is, I guess in sense, making this the G05-02 head. Now, obviously, Danny Chu does not want to call it that, so definitely needs a name. So what do you guys think should be a name for this girl? Now, I tell you guys all the time, I'm bad, I'm terrible with names, but let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious what kind of names you guys want for this particular girl. Put it down in the comment section down below. Now, let's move on to some other stuff. Now, here's a cool thing. Danny Chu posted... I can't speak. I feel like with each episode, my speech patterns get worse and worse. Like, I'm just, like, jumbling on my words. Anyways, Danny Chu is posted in this picture here. Now, this is a lineup of girls going from left to right. You got Fortitude in T, Liberty, Mirai, and then Valiant. Now, this is the new post-apocalyptic outfit collection that's going to be coming out soon. Now, when exactly soon, we don't really know. I'm assuming, my assumption is it's going to be coming in March, which a lot of releases are going to be. I'll talk about a little bit in a little bit, but my estimation is March. If it's not March, then it's probably going to be slowly trickled down every other month or something like that. Like, you'll probably get a piece in March, a piece in April. Who knows? I'm only speculating. Don't quote me on that. It's all speculation. But it could be March. It's a very good possibility it could be March. Now, a lot of these items are really cool. Now, they have the weathered look or the wabi-sabi look for the post-apocalyptic thing. I'm looking forward to those khaki style looking boots. Like, those look really cool. As I already have a black pair of boots, I do want the khaki ones. They definitely look awesome. But what do you guys think? Anything else that you guys are looking forward to in this picture of the 4 lovely girls displaying the post-apocalyptic gear? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let Danny know on Instagram and Twitter as well. Now, for the last part, I'm going to go over the Smart Doll Land updates, I like to call it. Now, for those of you that don't know, Danny Chu likes to post on Instagram and Twitter every now and then little updates on what's going on in Smart Doll Land. It could be from prototypes to how everybody's doing or feeling, or different kind of things that he wants to ask around, or little, like, sneak peeks of stuff that may be coming in the future. So let's do some Smart Doll Land updates. So first up, I want to talk about Supergirl. So we've known Supergirl is going to be coming out for quite some time now, and we've seen her on display at different conventions as well. But Supergirl's page will be coming up soon. Sometime hopefully this month, which this month is almost over, so maybe next week, I'm assuming. But her order page should be coming up for you guys to be able to visit, take a look at, read the descriptions, whatever. Now in March, she's going to have her pre-order come up and shipping. So my assumption is that it's going to be either the first or second week of March that the pre-orders will come up, and then those should be shipped subsequently afterwards. Now, whether or not Supergirl will have a second printing, we don't know. So if you really want Supergirl, make sure you hit the notify me button on Supergirl's page when it comes up. So this way you're notified when the pre-orders go up, and you can definitely get your girl because you'll know what day and time it will be. Now, this will definitely be a click war. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's been. So make sure you figure out what day and time by hitting the notify me button and make sure you're there. Just to give you an example, prior dolls have been sold out as quick as, let's say, the longest period of time it's gone is probably 2 days before it's sold out. The quickest these things have sold out has probably been within a few hours. I don't know the exact number, but I want to say something like within half a day it's been sold out. So if you want Supergirl, make sure you, again, I can't stress this enough, make sure you do the notify me button so you get an email notifying you the day and time when the pre-order specifically will go up so that you can get Supergirl. Now, that's all going to be happening in March. Now, another thing, because I keep talking about March, is that Danny Chu has mentioned that there are 3 DC collaborated girls coming out. Now, we already know Supergirl, we already know Batgirl, and I'm assuming the third one is Power Girl because we've seen some snippets of what Power Girl could look like with her outfit and everything, but we haven't seen a face. So I think those are the 3. Now, what's important to note is that Danny Chu did say that these might be one-offs, either way. Which means that when they're sold out, they're not coming back, they're done. Now, there's a possibility that he will open it up to discussion sometime later on in the year. He has mentioned this in one of his posts, that if there is enough requests, there might be a restock or a second coming of smart Supergirl, Batgirl, and Power Girl. Maybe. But he wants to know, do you want a restock of these girls if they're sold out and you didn't get a chance to get them? Or would you like him to focus on getting more girls or guys to come to the DC collaboration lineup? Which means he could spend more time making more Supergirl, Batgirl, Power Girls, or it could sell out for their first printing and then he'll focus on making more characters, like other girls. I don't know who they're going to be. Like, Poison Ivy, maybe Catwoman, maybe Batman. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But do you want those new characters to come out sooner rather than later, or maybe never, and focus on restocks? That's something that he wants to know, that he's interested in, because I mean, it's possible that he could get a restock. It's possible that he could get other licensed characters. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, another one I want to talk about is Idolmaster Cinderella Girls, Shiki Ichinose. Now, we have known about Shiki Ichinose for quite some time. I think it's about 2 years now since her initial announcement, and we've seen prototypes of her, and I think we've seen a final version already of her. It's just that she hasn't been released yet. Now, her page is going to go up soon, sometime this month, which again, I'm assuming will be next week. I don't know that for sure, but it should be coming out soon because pre-orders will be coming up fairly soon. We don't have an exact date, but Danny Chu has mentioned it's coming soon. She is already completed and ready to go for the most part. He just needs Bandai to sign off on it. Once Bandai signs off on the final release and the final checkups, then the pre-orders will go up. So that's hopefully soon. I know a lot of you have been waiting a long time for Shiki Ichinose. Hopefully you won't have to wait too long. But one thing to note is that he definitely specified that Shiki Ichinose will be a single run. There will be no restocks of her. So if you do want Shiki Ichinose, again, I can't stress this enough, go to the Notify Me page so you get an email notifying you when she will be released for pre-orders. Very important. Now, lastly, I just want to talk about the onslaught of releases. So Danny Chu has mentioned this quite a few times, and I've said this quite a few times on this channel, and I just want to stress it to you guys to make sure that you are aware. I think November, December, January, and even February, we've been pretty light on releases for Smart Doll Land. Not many releases for new girls, not many releases for new apparel. There's been some, but not like a lot. Usually he does like a lot, but there's been some. And I think it's because he said he's producing a lot of different things and they're all going to be released. So he said be on the lookout for March. March, there's going to be a lot of dolls coming out, a lot of accessories coming out, a lot of apparel coming out. Please make sure you save your money. I'm not telling you that you have to spend money. I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out in March. And if history is anything, a lot of it will not come back. So if you want certain things, please save up your money because March is going to be a big month for releases. And if you don't have enough money and you're thinking about, oh, well, I'll hold off on this one particular item and I'll buy it next month, that may not be the case. They may just be sold out and not restocked. This is a relatively new philosophy that Danny Chu is doing in the sense that he said in prior posts that he wants to focus on more quality than quantity, and also more a diversity of stuff. Like, instead of making a whole bunch of one thing, he wants to make, like, I don't want to say a little, but he wants to make a certain amount of something and then move on to a new thing to make more new apparel. So some things have come back, like the Icelandic jacket that's come back, you know, the post-apocalyptic uniform has come back at one point, but not everything comes back. It's usually the stuff that's super, super popular that everybody wants will get a restock, but that's not always the case. So definitely, we have known this to be a thing for a few months now. Keep an eye out for March and save your money for all the releases that are going to be coming out in March. I can't stress that enough. But other than that, that's everything for today's episode of the Doll Symposium. It's been weird, guys. It's definitely been weird. Usually, as you guys have known, 3-Minute Thursdays was the prior show, and it was every single Thursday, you know, barring holidays or whatever. But nowadays, information, it's not like there's not information every week, but it's more like one thing is announced a week or two things announced a week, and I don't know. I didn't want to make a video for just one or two things. Let me know what you guys think, because I've been holding off on some information to make a longer episode, which is either every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks or once a month, because information is just not, they're just not announcing as much things as they used to. But if you guys want, I can do the smaller episodes. So if you want me to go back to the weekly thing, it might just be where there's only one announcement for that week, and you know, I'll just do the one announcement rather than having like a whole bunch of things. So let me know what you guys think, what I should do. Are you okay with the every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, or do you want it every week but really small, like, you know, like one announcement or two announcements? I mean, like I said, information or news coming out from these companies has been pretty light as of late, and most of my episodes have been a lot of repeats or reiterations of prior things that I have announced, just reminding you that it's coming up. If you guys like that, cool, I'll do it like that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Now, before I let you guys go, my favorite part of the show is the community shout out, and we do have a participant this week, which is going to be White Rose Ichigo. If you don't know White Rose Ichigo, he's one of my friends on YouTube, comments a lot and lets me know a lot of really cool information. So he's finally sent in his submission for the community shout out, and I'm going to post a couple pictures here as he has quite a few. So let me just open up my little thing here so that I can let you guys know. Hold on one second, I'm going to pull it up. Alright, so let's see here. We have, in this first picture here, he has his doll named Kaname, which is a Crimson Kai in tea. So he has several pictures. So it's Crimson Kai in tea in this first one. And then we have the second one here, which is named Jaden. Now Jaden is a Cinnamon Ag in this one over here. And then lastly, he has Lelouch. So for those of you that don't know, Lelouch from Code Geass was another smart doll. And I don't think he changed the name, right? No, he didn't change the name, but Lelouch was his most recent purchase, which he did get from Fabric and Friends this past year in 2020. For those of you not familiar, Fabric and Friends is a brick and mortar store in the United States, the Eastern Seaboard in Maryland, which they do sell smart dolls as well. So definitely check them out if you want to buy smart dolls from them, as well as White Rose Ichigo has purchased from them from the Lelouch. Now, obviously, these are all smart doll males, and they're all very cool looking dudes. So thank you, White Rose Ichigo, for participating in this week's episode, or rather this month's episode of the Doll Symposium. Thank you for participating. And if anyone else wants to participate in the community shout out, there are a couple rules to follow. First, send me your submission to my email here at dlwshizusan@gmail.com, and make sure you submit a photo of your doll or photos, whichever you would like me to show. Just like how White Rose Ichigo has shown here, he had 3 separate pictures today. If you have multiple pictures, let me know. Just don't send like a whole bunch. Like, don't send me like 20. I'm not going to show like 20 pictures. But if you got like a few, not a problem. Make sure it's a photo of your doll, dolls, or you and your doll, whichever you want to show. Make sure you put in the email the base doll, because sometimes if you modify the doll in any way where we can't tell, like change the hair or the eyes or whatever, make sure you put the base doll so everybody else would know that that's something they could do as well. As well as a message. If you want to leave a message for me or for the community, I can read out the message for you as well. And where you can be found if you want people to find your work. So I'll mention your YouTube channel, your Instagram, Twitter page, your Flickr page. If you have a shop, your Etsy page or your website, wherever it is that you're located, if you want to announce any new items that are coming up, I can definitely do it in the community shout out. Just send the email to dlwshizusan@gmail.com. I swear I can't talk today. And you will be featured on the next episode of the community shout out. So, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. As always, I am your host, Shizusan, and today's very lovely assistant over here is Mika Jogasaki. So, thank you, everybody, for watching. Please remember to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And we will see you. We'll see you in the next one. I can't talk today. Bye, everybody.
This is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile to get by.